let's get the stream started by turning on the weird video feed, because I just don't trust Oblivion, to be honest. If you, considering it's game, yes, Oblivion, you'll fucker. Let me just check something. Oblivion. Yep, that's fine. I mean, I had to set it. I can't believe I had to do it, but I had to set my bloody the INI file for Oblivion to read only, because for some reason every time I boot Oblivion after I've not played it for a while, it decides that it needs to reset. It doesn't recognise my graphics card and reset the entire INI to medium. Every time, and also fucks the resolution up something royal. So, I've just locked the INI. And that seems to have stopped it. But yes! I said I'll be doing a new stream this year to replace the Fallout 4 streams. I didn't lie. Here be Oblivion! Oh, please. Oh, come on! This is the first time I stream Oblivion. Of course. I thought that was supposed to be a screen capture. Just give me a sec. Didn't anticipate this. Yeah, this is supposed to be a screen capture. Wait, I need to have Oblivion up so I can capture it. Wait. Yeah. And you can see it wants me to go to medium again. And you'll also notice that my antivirus has changed. AVG decided to, the sort of situations that led me to change it was sort of mentioned in a TF2 video this week. Just give it a moment, I'm still setting the bloody thing up. Oh, if I just knew what the bloody EXE was called, I could... There. Task Manager. I just need to know what it's called. Processes. Oblivion.exe. I just want OBS. OBS. Obviously, Task Manager. Oblivion. I want you in the Oblivion.exe. There. Hopefully that. Because Oblivion does not like being alt-tabbed out, which is why I'm a bit. Copy. Paste duplicate. Rename. Oblivion. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is the point? Seriously, remind me what the point is of having pasting a duplicate if it doesn't actually do anything. I can't remember. Game capture, I think. Game capture, Oblivion. Specific window. I can't get it open. I can't lock it in. I don't know if it's full screen or not. We'll have to see if that works. I'll have to put it at the bottom of the list though, so everything overrides it. Okay, so let's see if this works now. Let's just get... Oh yeah, go. Useless waste of space, Task Manager. Because unfortunately, Oblivion just sort of runs in the background. You can't alt-tab out of it. It just outright crashes. So, let's see if that works. Let's see if it works now. I did not anticipate it having so many troubles. Yes. Oblivion's always been dodgy and You have to get like a fix so it doesn't just crash out every time you end it. It's not... You know, it's one of the main reasons why Oblivion sort of, I think, is kind of forgotten. Is it working this time? Please tell me it's working. I just need to... Yes! It works! It... Weirdly... Yes, it's working, it's good. There we go. Save 120, because like, they're my old saves. Yeah, you can tell the levels don't go very high. Now, the gear... I had to console myself because I got more Oblivion. A mess. I'm not even sure if I'll bother with if it's on stream. Because it's kind of a mess, more Oblivion, so I'm not sure I'm going to bother. Oh, sorry, itchy back. Oh, itchy. Must be loose hair or something. But yes, marvel at that. Wait, I'm just trying to remember the camera control. Yes, it's C, that's it. It's because F is move shit in Oblivion. It's a... Oh, yes, because it's Oblivion. I've got my own class. What was my class? There, that's my class. I didn't want to have it as a class that would never go up. I do want to actually level. Because the optimum way to play Oblivion is to make a class that won't level. Basically, is all the magic skills you never use. Also, let's face it, first thing you gotta do in Oblivion is go kill this bandit camp. Oh no, it's a Dunmer. Or at least I think it's a Dunmer. Booty. I don't use a light armor though. And, like, nothing in Oblivion is worth picking up. Oh, look at how stupid this axe looks! The head is like twice the size it should be. I mean, look at it! It's ridiculous! It's like someone made the handle and then they decided to make the whole axe head like twice the size. Oh no! My sneak skill! There must be someone around! Oh no! Could be worse. It could be a rat. Normally, like, you get this epic music whenever a bloody rat appears out of nowhere. Well, let's see if there's someone nearby. You're thinking that's overshooting it, but it's Oblivion, so... Nothing's overshooting it with Oblivion arrows. She has nothing in her belt. Didn't even have like a weapon. She dropped it. Oh no, a tripwire. I triggered it. It doesn't even make a verbal. It doesn't even like make an audio response. Okay, don't even waste arrows unless I have to. What's with all the Dunmer? Oh, war! I love the awful voice acting. I don't know if I'm in like a more suggestible state, which is probably the perfect state to play Oblivion. And yeah, Morrowind music plays, but is it really that bad? It's good music. Better than Skyrim's. I just think Skyrim's soundtrack is a little too ambient. It's just a little... It just sort of blends in a little too much. Wow, they look like the Skyrim booties. The question is, do I have a pair of iron booties? No, I do not. In which case, I'm taking those iron booties. Oh, I didn't think we'd get to it this quickly. Very easy is not a problem. It's when they get harder. Oh no! I heard the distinct music. And the music in Oblivion always plays no matter how low level your enemy is. It must be a Nord. Or like a max. Because I do have the monster mob for Oblivion. if you look at my mod list. And that does have the random race, like random scaling. That, and I have recently toned my Argonian scale down because they were got kind of silly huge. Ooh. I love how, like, worthless everything in Oblivion is. Like, everything. No, I've never seen a bow as pathetic range as an Oblivion bow. I think I have just... Yeah, you can't holster either. You can't just holster your arrow. We've got to get used to Oblivion. Because I've sort of settled in and the fact I've got no fucking sleep. Oh yeah, I was going to explain why I have Kaspersky now rather than AVG. Well, a few days ago, AVG decided it was going to find a virus at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's... Okay, I thought, okay, it's something dodgy on a YouTube ad, something snuck in. No. Next day, same time, about 1 o'clock in the morning again, there was another virus, the exact same one. That's when I got a bit suspicious and looked it up. Turns out, it was AVG Update. It was picking its own update up as a virus. So, okay, I thought, okay, I'm running an old one, maybe I should upgrade it. Ugh, that was a nightmare. First of all, it found its own installer as a virus, so I had to fully uninstall the thing first. Then, I installed a new one, and had nothing but issues with it. It would cause Firefox to just crash if I opened multiple tabs. And when I say crash, I mean like proper crash. Like full, all not coming back without a computer reset crash. And I know it was AVG because I did bug testing. You know, I'd use my usual analytic mind, at least when I'm awake, to make sure that it was AVG. So I tested them, turned each component off, all of them off, and slowly reactivated them one by one, just seeing which one it was. Turns out it was the web shield. And it also caused me a blue screen of death. So, as soon as that happened, it went. I looked up which one was best on the chat viewer computer, and immediately left AVG forever. And I'm never going to go back, because it's only... The thing with AVG is it used to be good, and it's only gotten worse. And their support consists of one word: reinstall. I am not kidding, that's all AVG support will ever tell you to do, so it's completely useless. So of course, and that's why I've only had 4 hours sleep, because last night it was working fine all day, and then, then I tried to open multiple tabs. 8 tabs was enough to kill it. That's never killed it before, and hasn't with Kaspersky. But no, it got to the point where it just killed itself. And it was like, I spent too many hours running a virus scan, because I'm running the deepest scan possible first time, because I've started to not trust AVG's scans at all. There's actually nothing in here. Yeah, there actually is nothing in this room. That's Oblivion Dungeon in a nutshell, isn't it? There. But, you know, so that spent... And of course, Kaspersky had... You know, the bug testing took about an hour just to conclusively make sure. And then another couple of hours to fart around installing Kaspersky, because that had issues installing, and I thought, oh shit, and my mood was getting very low. And then it was... And when it came down to it, it finally got done. It wasn't great. It was not a fun night. And of course, no sleep makes you very, very... It either makes you incredibly cranky, incredibly confused, or both. Ugh. Well, at least it makes... Is Mephala one of the dumber ones? Yeah, this font is not the easiest thing to read, is it? Do I bother taking it? Probably not. It's not even worth anything. It is just wait. To be honest, the only reason to go into Alien Ruins is to pick up the Welkind and Vala stones. Not the guide to the Imperial City. Ah! Alessia Ottos. She basically berates every single town. They're the one that I would actually advocate read. You know, the one of the books I'd say read it because they're funny. They do amuse me, the city guys. Whenever I get a new one in Skyrim, on my main save, I always read it. Also, it's Oblivion, you sort of bounce everywhere. Also, I've made a few. I'm just going to explain a few of my personal tweak files for Oblivion. One of them makes skills that aren't your major skills go up much faster. It's a tub. And yes, this is one of the many things that Sky Oblivion will fix. Is the mighty sea tub? Because seriously, the mighty sea tub is ridiculous. Oh no! It is a mud crab. Saw a mud crab the other day. Maybe you'll actually hear that. Don't you just love Oblivion's? I mean, the thing is, Oblivion doesn't look too bad when you're looking like this. It's when you see the Lord that it gets ugly. I mean, that Lord ground is pretty hideous. I mean, that's better because there's trees covering it, and the trees are... To be honest, the trees are actually not that bad in Oblivion. I mean, they're not great, and they are clearly sprites, but they're not that bad. At the distance, they're alright. They're not great, they're clearly sprites, though. But the distant mountains just look like ass. In fact, it's Oblivion, most things look like ass. And I'm just going to explain I have the mod that makes Argonians look more like Morrowind ones, and also Skyrim ones by giving them the longer snout rather than that weird bulbous nose that they had in Oblivion.
Your money or your life.
Oh, the funny thing is, I've seen this reminds me, it's the Khajiit one. Is you give him the money and then pickpocket it back from him and says, "Ah, take it, I don't care." Yeah, because Oblivion is amusing.
I'll hack you to pieces.
You're gonna... Oh, another thing my personal tweaks did is make it so swallowing in saliva, but make it so when you're hacking and slashing shit, it doesn't like lower stamina does not drastically reduce your damage. Now, where's the nearest guard? Epic music! It's a rat!
Yeah.
A gore rat? Slightly better than a regular rat. It's still a rodent of unusual size. I mean, rodents of unusual size is just how you describe, like, all giant rat-type creatures. I think that's an oh, does he have... I don't think he has the heavy armour, though. You know I want to go get the full suit of heavy armour. You know it's the first thing you do in Oblivion. He does! He's got... No, we haven't got the full set, I'm not going to bother with. No, he's got fur gauntlets, I'm not going to bother with him. Finally, the people of the Imperial City can sleep at night. The deer is dead.
5 of the
Oh god, how bad that suit was!
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about.
Look.
Move along.
And they always have, if I remember correctly, the Imperial Legionnaires always have a silver bow. So they can kill anything.
You have my ear, sister.
Oh, you're just a generic Heartland soldier. And the horses in Oblivion are just like weird alien beasts. Look at those eyes. Look at them! Weird alien beast. Is it me, or is this very, very similar to the Greats in Skyrim? Or maybe I've been remembering wrong and I've been watching too much footage of Oblivion because I really do pine for Oblivion. Oh, it's a forester again. Ew. That lot is just hideous. It's just so ugh. I love it. I love it. I do love Oblivion. It's one. It was my first, and I think it'll always be my. It's my first Elder Scrolls, and it will always stay with me. And Oblivion's gonna make it so it's like, instead of going ugh at the landscapes, you're going, ooh, that's nice. It's like makes it nice rather than just ugh. I mean, the HD textures do help a lot. My biggest problem with Oblivion is the people are just fugly. Spend 5 hours trying to make a nice looking character, or spend 2 minutes making this hideous abomination. Oh, you're a bloody Heartland soldier.
Is there a problem, ma'am?
I love how the camera just freezes. It zooms, everything except the face freezes. It is so bad. And it's so aggressive as well. I forgot how ridiculously aggressive it was. Where's that Imperial Legion soldier when you want him? Is it saying I should rest and meditate from what I've learned yet? I wasn't really paying attention. Level ups just seem to happen at random in Oblivion. I think I also have the improved like cities, not the improved cities. I think I left the cities pretty much vanilla. But I'm pretty sure I have like the improved. I have one of the improved landscapes mods, which just make Oblivion a bit nicer. Gives her a bit more stuff in it. I mean, to be honest, these textures aren't bad, and yeah, it's visible first person body is. It's like, to be honest, it's the one thing I miss from regular Skyrim. It's the one thing I miss. Which one's this? Akatosh, I think. And yes, like everything in Oblivion is harvestable as well. Like everything. The wolf. A non-hostile wolf. The wolf. No one's gonna kill me for killing a wolf. And healing in you don't really regenerate very quickly in Oblivion. It's also Oblivion, so you have to bounce everywhere. Ooh, Nernroot. To save it. I don't like. The thing with Nernroot is Cinderia requires like pretty much all of it in the world. But I think there's about 200 pieces and he needs like 180. Oh no, there's an enemy around. Oh no! It's a wolf. A tiny little wolf. It's a teeny weeny little wolf. Oh no, that barrel is brilliant, isn't it? Wait. Oh, it's a bloody Highland soldier again. Oh no! It's a rat! Actually a very powerful rat, but it's a gore rat. I love how the music just resets to a totally different track. That's Oblivion. I do love it. Oh god, another one. I've never found it. I just want a lone Imperial Guard that can be in the middle of nowhere, so I can punch him in the face and take his armor. Is it really that hard? And if we're lucky, we hear his immortal line. Oh no! A ski! Which are, like, look at that face and tell me that's not funny. Look at that. Look at those eyes! That is so malevolent. It's brilliant. It looks. I've never seen a skeleton that malevolent. Oh no, conjurer. Oh no. Really? Oh yeah, I also had like, I think I have a mod that adds spell tomes to mages, because like, Oblivion has spell tomes, at least in one of its many DLCs, and yet, for some reason, let's see if I can find that item. Food. Oh no, this is all our chemicals. You know, it has the spell tomes, I think it's from one of its little micro DLCs. But the weird thing is that, like, nowhere are they implemented. You can only buy them from vendors, which kind of defies the point. The whole point of a spell tome is it's... Wow, that's a gigantic goblin. The enemy scaling script gets a bit wacky. I wish the Imperials were here now. Oh wait, no I don't, because they're kind of crap. And it's disappeared into the grass, of course. It's in true Oblivion style, it just disappears into the incredibly luscious grass. See, Oblivion doesn't look too awful at close range as long as you're not looking at someone's face, or... but if you look at the distance, it's just fugly. It's one of those weird little life things. Oh yeah, Fallout 4 modding news. I know it's kind of late, but the Fallout 3 remake, Capital Wasteland, is officially back on. It's, you know, it's sort of been going on in secret, and it is officially back on. Is that? No, that's got bare arms. That can't be a guard. Oh no! Yes, fight that guard.
Now, you will.
What the? Why is the? Why can't I see the butt crack? Why can't I see the butt cheeks? Just let them fight it out. I'm just gonna watch. There's nothing funnier than watching Oblivion NPCs fight. I mean, I want the arrows, and I don't want like a burnt. Oh yes, because pants are a separate thing in Oblivion. Oblivion had a little too much in the way of equip slots. For 85, yeah, I'll take it. You know what? Where are repair hammers? I never know where shit is in Oblivion. Question is, I gave myself more hammers than necessary, because you break them at an unreasonable rate. I'm sorry, but it's a hammer. You don't break hammers that easily. Why are you all like Nibinian soldiers? Why are you all like local soldiers? I know I think that's part of the mods. Or was that part of the improved regions mod? It's one of my mods does it, and I don't have many more. All things alchemical. Of course, it burned itself up. Of course it blew itself up. Of course the alchemy shop blows itself to bits. Probably brewed beer and failed. Why would you bind boots? It's just kind of like... If you're going to bind anything, bind the whole set. Oh yeah, Oblivion, you can't move and jump very easily. You have to sort of move first, then jump. All for 3 gold. Hardly worth the effort. But it gets my acrobacy up, which is a really, really slow skill to go up. Especially if you're not major, but it does allow you to fall down like ridiculous cliffs. The alien ruin. Oh, it's just the font fartingness. Oh, and another thing with Oblivion, it is legitimately huge. It's bigger than Skyrim. actually, like, you know, it's about 3 times the size of Morrowind and about 1.5 times the size of Skyrim. Are you a... Oh, another bloody regional soldier. I'm not going to get a full set of heavy armour. I'm going to have to be wearing this hideous iron armour. I mean, it ain't pretty, is it? Also, Oblivion's animations are just better than in the Fallout 3 New Vegas. Zoom!
We can play it that way if you like.
I love that. It's the zoom. Oh, and they all say, "What's the matter? Getting tired?" Oh no, I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. If you want to exploit your level really high in Oblivion, I believe the way to do it is to pick something like Conjuration that goes up really, really easily. Just someone like 1,000,000 scamps as you're walking along and you get Conjuration up so quickly. But I mean, yeah, these animations are better than New Vegas. They're not quite as stiff. I mean, they're stiff, but they're not. You can kind of tell it's a cycle, like an obvious cycle. It's not quite as stiff, but you get something like Conjuration, you get it up, and then you go to a... Oh shit. Then you go to like a... Then you go to jail, because that makes your skills go down. Now the only reason I say Conjuration is because it is a piss easy skill to get up. I mean, another one that's pretty easy to get up is Acrobacy, actually, because you can exploit it. And Oblivion, you don't even have to take off your block to attack. You know what, let's change to a different weapon for this. You know what, let's hide around the corner for a second. Oh yes, and you all say we fought mud crabs more fearsome than me. And no, the AI is not smart enough to move. I mean, to be honest, the Argonian scaling still gets a bit ridiculous. I should find a bed and meditate on what I have learned. There is a simple charm to Oblivion. It's just... Because it's so... it was early. I think it was like early PS3 when it came out, era-wise. You know, like console generation. I don't remember what number the bloody generations are, so I'll go by what console I remember most distinctly from the era. You know, because the PlayStations are numbered, they're a lot easier to understand, like, what a weird Xbox number it was at the time. I mean, I know it was a 360 at the same time, and that was the dominant console, but... Arguably, a 360 came in the arse end of the PS2 era, and the PS2 was still going almost... It was going almost the same length of time as the Xbox. It was, like, still going while the 360 was going. It was kind of, the PS2 just never died. Hell, it's only recently that they actually discontinued support for it. Up to that point, Sony would actually take them back and repair them, because it was that dominant a console. Magic. Yeah, magic's kind of ridiculous. No, I don't quite know why that suddenly appeared now. Ooh, he had a lot of money.
I've heard many tales of black moths.
I don't think I should be here. Oh no, magics. Look at it fly slowly past. Oh no, I feel my skill that I don't use being drained. They're kind of pathetic. That was kind of pathetic, because, like, mages don't really work in Oblivion. Because, let's face it, a mage in Oblivion has a shield and a weapon. They actually do, because that's how you get the most enchantments, which is the most important thing in the world, because enchantments are always, like, really important. Yeah, because that's how you boost your magic. There must be a bed in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Yes, I would like to meditate on what I have learned. I mean, no, you just take... It's Oblivion, just take the thing with the biggest boost. Give it a moment. Wait for the music to change again. No, why it's playing stereo music inside, I don't know. Who's there? Oh no! Another Khajiit. Bloody hell, Khajiit are common in here. You know what? Ow. Spantasia. Oh yeah! Hammers don't go through don't go through blocks. They don't go through blocks in Oblivion. Well, hammers are completely pointless then. I think there's some Morrowind combat tracks in here as well, because I think this is a Morrowind one. Why would you not just have heal on all times? Oh, Oblivion fights in a nutshell. Oh, just stop turtling. You're gonna die anyway, because I can heal, you can't. Oh no! I need to go back to that bed and meditate on what I have learned. The health bar does not move, does it? Mead. I didn't realise there was mead in Oblivion. But it was a Skyrim thing. Yeah, might as well burn up all my magic while I'm here. That's the convenient bedroll. Don't worry, everyone will be in Daedric armor soon enough. And no, personality might just be the most pointless skill in Oblivion. Because, let's face it, in Oblivion, any expensive item, most vendors won't have the money to give you anyway. So, there's not, like, I don't think any merchant goes really above 1,000. Might be one that has like 1,500, but the vast majority of merchants in Oblivion do not have enough money to actually buy shit, so having the highest skill is kind of pointless. Who's there? The Khajiit on the floor here, isn't he? At least I think it's a Khajiit. The Argonians and Khajiit are very difficult to determine who they are. Why does like everyone have like heavy iron armor? It's like everyone has iron armor. Yeah, I just make stamina regenerate much faster. Because it's going down by swinging and like everything you do it. Otherwise a fight becomes an incredibly tedious affair. I think that's an orc. It's squelching. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't know if squelch. Oh, I've contracted Whipbane, have I? Oh no, not my intelligences. And that always hit me so hard. I think it was like wolf.
I'll hack you to pieces.
I love how that orc's faster than me. I don't think they can go through doors in apart from guards. It's Squelchy the orc. I don't think. Oh, it's a mage. I'll just stand around the corner while a lizard wizard casts its magic. You know what? I think I'll glug a Potween. Cause you know what's really weird in Oblivion is you can only eat so many things at once. It's kind of really weird. Like, it's to stop you just like glugging potions, but it doesn't really work because all you have to do is close the menu and do it again. It's kind of doesn't really work. It's just a cap on how many you can consume at once from the inventory. It doesn't actually stop it. I love how I'll just die. There, just die. Grapes. Everyone likes grapes. I hate grapes, they're actually one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten, but that's... I'm very fussy when it comes to food. Like, incredibly fussy. Specific textures of food just make me go yuck. Like, grapes are one of them. I couldn't even stomach the grape, it was... Oh no, someone's an Imperial, I hear that voice. I heard a you there! Oh, that's a different chest. Oh no, tortures. Oh no, my magic is saying I got no... Oh, that's it. Yeah, the one thing... Something where Oblivion really lacks is interior detail. Yeah. Could be a red guard. I think they have the same voice. No, he's not bright. He's not bright enough orange to be a red guard. He must be an Imperial. Because the rule in Oblivion is every race is hilariously coloured. What the f? Oh, it broke. See, there's no warning that thing. Things break. And that's why you have the second weapon. So that's why you have a second weapon, is just in case it breaks on you in the middle of Ooh, steel bow. It's just in case a weapon breaks on you in the middle of combat. The repair system is... There's no warning about it. It's not like New Vegas where you have like a little status, or Fallout 3 where you have a little status indicator. No, it just goes. At least armor doesn't unequip itself if it's broken. It just provides no more protection. Okay, so weapons, steel bow. Have a nice steel bow there. Just unequip it. Leveled up again. I still want that set of guard armor, you know. Iron is so... Ugh. It's so ugly. It's not a pretty armor. It's what I would refer to as purely functional. I never know. No, it's a Okay, there must be a way through somewhere. No, it's got the handle on the other side, there must be a way through. Probably where that Imperial came from. Ah, that way. Yes, I ran away from here, that was it. Oh no. It's a chest. Some soul gems. Sheesh.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am. Oh!
Starting to see things, I am.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh!
I love how he's got the best armor and yet he's like the weakest of all of them. No, I'll take that steel, because there's no set bonuses in Oblivion. Ain't pretty, but it's better than the iron, I guess. I guess. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the repair hammers to 8. I think that's what I do. So I can just repair shit on the go. I'm going to just do it after every fight. That was a warlord. He was useless, though! Actually useless! What kind of warlord's bedroom doesn't have a bed? Why isn't... Oh, there it is. There's a sack of crap. It's soap. Oh no! I guess I will be endurance, agility, and strength. Yay. Wait for the door to slowly open. Yeah, one thing I think I've got to remember about Oblivion is that the dungeons don't have overly much in them, and yet they still somehow manage to have a lot more than Morrowind dungeons. Morrowind looks really impressive from the outside, especially for its time, and then you go inside and you realise that actually there's like nothing inside anywhere. Like, a lot of the dungeons are just nothing. Oh, he is me his beard! You must be a Nord! You must be a Warlord, not a Warlord and Warlord. I'm in your boss's armour. Is it not? I love how they're polite enough not to both attack me at the same time. Oh, they're stuck. I love how he's gonna get stuck, isn't he? Oh, you're gonna fart me with magic, are you? Well, I'm gonna run away. Yes, you must be a Nord. You have the same voice as an orc, therefore you must be a Nord. And you said he's me his beard, so you must be a Nord. No, he's a bit dark skinned for a Nord, though. I think he's got the same body as that Imperial. Hey, repair hammer. I love how my boots keep taking so much damage. I love how the boots are what's taking the damage. Realistically, a boot should never really be taking that much damage in a fight, ever. Oh no. Oh, it's just a root from above. Ow, I stood in the fire and it actually did damage. Oh well. Yeah, and a lot of Oblivion dungeons are like circular as well. Morrowind music again. And you can tell because you've heard it in Skyrim on Solstheim. Because Solstheim, pretty much all the music on Solstheim is either Skyrim's or Morrowind's. And some you know, it's like it's closer to Morrowind than it is to. I mean, that looks like that looks like a bit of a wall. The music has changed. There must be someone around here. What the? Why is there a random horse attacking me? I mean, I don't think it can really hurt me, because if you've got a brain you just move backwards, but... The wolf is dead. I am seeing that. I hope I'm not seeing that. I am. I am. Ugh. What an unnecessary detail. What an unnecessary detail. And the thing is, that might be a modded one, but I think it's a vanilla horse body, it's just a texture. What an unnecessary detail. Wait. Really? I'm that good at the restoration now? You have a local... Regional... Yeah, it must be a mod. Must be. No, look, I'm not sure if that's got.
What is it, citizen?
The eyes. The horse's eyes are just. Oh, they are so alien. They don't look normal. Does this armor make my butt look big? Ooh. Now, I know for a fact I do not want to fight the Guar. And it ran away. It just runs away. I love how my marksman skill increases for just missing. That's brilliant. Stop where you are. Oh, you're only a mage. Beseech you. Oh no, I should meditate again. Clearly a reference to Elvis. Ooh, Mandrake Root. Now, I know I have Whitbane, but it's Whitbane. It's not that useful. You know, I'm not a mage. It's not going to impact me that much. So the thing, what I would suggest doing, I always like to keep some Mandrake Root on hand in case I catch vampirism, because curing it in Oblivion is just an epic mess. It just takes an eternity. It really does. And for some reason, in the PS3 version, you had to set the language of the system to German for some reason. No, I'm not sure why either. It was just one of those weird things that you had to set one of the quest bugged unless it was in German for some reason. I need to find a bed. There, that looks like a bed, doesn't it? Whee! Yeah, it's that cave with a door on it, looks like a bed. You look like oh, goblins! Look, goblins don't have beds. Fatback! What goblin like? Yes, you can clearly tell they're just like a normal asset, just with like a massively neon green filter slapped over it. It's a goblin cave. It's probably not going to have a bed. I don't believe goblin caves have beds. Well, alchemy is alchemy. I can't knock it. I just need to get a bloody calcinator or an alembic. and the other the 4 parts that you need for alchemy and Oblivion. Skyrim did simplify things a lot. I mean, no longer need a bloody calcinator and everything. I wonder how Oblivion's gonna do it. Because I know Skywind has brought back the Alembic and such, but from what I can tell, it just brings up you basically activate one of them in your inventory, and it ends up just brings up the standard UI. It's not like super complicated. Isn't me, or is these puddles way too large? I know I'm deliberately not actually going anywhere specific. I'm still looking for that blue guard armor. I know I could go to the Imperial City, but I don't want the entire Imperial Guard coming down my head, and I don't want the bounty to last. I want to punch that guy I want to punch him in the face, get the gear, and go. Also, why do I get everything that's mod added? It just doesn't strike me as vanilla. Could be, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem interesting enough to be vanilla. And a lot of the vanilla Oblivion's land. Oblivion Cyrodiil was way too big to be done. And for such a early Elder Scrolls. Morrowind is actually, I think, the largest country, I believe. But only when you include the mainland. Vardenfell itself is rather small. Oh, look at that ridiculously proportioned weapon. And, I don't even know what that blood's supposed to be, because I've never seen blood that pale and thin. Boing. And yes, at the moment I'm still jumping somewhat realistically. But eventually, when your acrobacy gets so high that you just end up jumping like a bloody maniac. I actually have jumped over the walls into Shaden Hall before. I think it was Shaden Hall I jumped into. I jumped into one of them, the cities. Where's a bed when you need it? There's a chest with some gold. Barrels with calipers. Because calipers are everywhere in Oblivion. I love how this stuff has no value, by the way. Like, none at all. Like, none at all. Surely they would have some value? Surely someone would want a pair of calipers? Okay, granted, the calipers maybe not, but a pair of shears maybe someone would want. Oh no. I love how they shut the door. Wait, there's a rat? Get back here! I can outrun you, apparently. It's so... Oh, there's a door. No, I want to stay in the main fort for the moment. What is he fighting? Is he really struggling that much on a rat? You cannot sleep with enemies nearby! Now this is a bed in here. I found a bed. I think he's dead. I think whatever it was killed him. I still cannot sleep with enemies nearby. It's the biggest improvement Skyrim made was the enemies on the compass. I'm not kidding, it really was. So when you know there's a rat nearby, I apparently wasn't kidding. I know, it's a very, very small guard dog. Or a guard terrier by the looks of it. Now, I know why would you ever have a guard terrier? They're kind of useless. I mean, it's all love and kisses while you come in, and then it's all barking when you leave. They don't really do anything. No, Dachshund, apparently they can be vicious, apparently. I just find it funny that the dog with stumpy little legs is vicious. That was it. A rat and rat. Oh well. There we go. Doodle-dun. Honestly, personality is useless. It really is. It'll be the last. In we go. I'm still looking for that guard. I don't want the armor to be obsolete by the time I've put.
Well, look who we've got here.
Oh no, not a warlord. Every fight in Oblivion is epic! While in Skyrim, so many fights don't even spawn the music, especially even low levels, most fights aren't spawning combat music. It's kind of a shame. Something I hope Oblivion fixes. Wow. I should probably repair my crap. Take his brass ring. Can't. Oh no, I can't. I'm not a journeyman yet. I always have repair as one of my tag skills, just because it's one of the skills that you really, really need. Wow, those darts actually do damage in Oblivion. As I used to them doing nothing in Skyrim, I kind of didn't expect them to do damage. Oh well. Actually, did I get... It was greaves I got, and I don't have the greaves, do I can't repair them, so I can't use them, basically. Yeah, it was... yes, because it was... Oh, great, it's the booties. I have the greaves, it's the booties I don't have. I'm still waiting for enhanced camera for special edition. I should probably check that again. There's something liberating about Oblivion's freedom to have a dress and a upper top. Oh my, there's a lot of them. I love how it had talk at the last possible seconds of its life. Oh. Oh, another immortal line from Oblivion. Oh my. Wow, it actually hit me that time. You know, there's something liberating about having the separate trousers. Morrowind took it way too far. Morrowind had like police pauldrons be separate. It took it a little too far. I think Oblivion took it just right by having the. I think even with the leg, I can't remember if the legs were separate in Oblivion as well. Ooh, Silverbow. Oh no! Enemies are nearby. Boots of running. Greaves of the flame. Topaz worth nothing. Don't hurt me! Where even are you? Don't hurt me! Where? I can't sleep while you're nearby! Just because I beat up your 3 friends doesn't mean I will hurt you. Actually, let's see. Where's that one with skirt? Where is it? Oh, that's that orc I didn't loot. Where is it? Clogs. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're the one I never finished you off, did I? That's why. I should probably get to a town at some point. Magic fart, magic fart, magic fart. Let's. Now, I tend to prefer to have a silver arrows because that's more useful, but because that allows you to use a good bow. But at the moment, I'll go for a silver bow because it's the only thing I have that can harm ghosts. You know, it's just one of the more. I think that was the case in Morrowind as well. It's a unique feature. I think it's one of the more interesting features. It made ghosts more than just like just another humanoid enemy. I love how the shield. You can shield have it. You can block with a shield without even having your weapon out, because you never actually unequip the shield. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh yeah, I need to find a bed, don't I? There was a bed in this zone, wasn't there? There's a bed in here somewhere. There it was. I love how quickly I level up. It does slow down. Oh. Yay! Now let's leave this place and probably never return. Yeah, it's just kind of. I think the interiors is where Sky Oblivion can really improve. Because there's honestly not much in these. They're not that well designed. Ah, lovely Cyrodiilic weather. And yes, the rain is clearly just an effect on that's centered on the player. Because look, it's clearly an effect that's centered on the player. Little town, is this a vanilla one or is this a modded one?
What do you want?
I think this is a modded one.
You too.
Anyone looking for work? Welcome to Pearl's Gate, friend.
Oh no, it's voice acted, it must be original.
I saw a wraith once. It threw a curse on me. I'll never forget.
I forgot how bad the voice acting was.
Welcome to Pearl's Gate. The Colovians are proud of their reputation.
But it is clearly. If you just look on IMDb and it's like 10 voice actors for the entire game. It's almost as if they knew there was not going to be many of them and they could never do and you would always be able to tell, so they decided to just be as big of a ham as possible. And yes, it is way too easy to jump on buildings in Oblivion. Like, way too easy. Oh, that's the inn. Oh dear. So this is something that I think Skyrim lacked. This is like a unique little shit shack town. And I don't think Skyrim had that.
Welcome to Hell's Gate, friend. The Great Forest was cleared for agriculture around Lake Ramar.
Yeah, and yet there's like actually no agriculture around, ever, in vanilla. There's like one farm. There is only like one farm in Oblivion that's like near the Imperial City. It's kind of silly. Also, is it just me, or do I have a very, very, very small head? I do, don't I? I have a very small head. You know how there's big head in the Shivering Isles? Well, I'm just tiny head. I have found Corn Cave. No, I haven't. Now I found it. Maybe. Do we go in the cave? Yeah, why not? It's Oblivion, we're just farting around, just doing random shit at the moment. I'm just, you know, I'm not in a conscious state where I can actually do a quest and stick to it. I'm just sort of... Oh no. Ha! I know he's only a hedge wizard. I thought he might be a vampire. That's vampire. Nosferatu. You know, a vampire. Oh! Bastard child of Molag Bal. I think is another way to describe vampires in Elder Scrolls. Bastard children of Molag Bal. Because Molag Bal is probably the worst Daedra. I mean, I don't even think the other Daedra like him. He's that much of a dick. Oh look. Oh, this is really Brothers wine. All that Skingrad, whose Duke is very clearly a vampire, and no one cares or notices. You know, very, very clearly a vampire. Wow, that's a lot when you stacked up in one place, isn't it? I love how that looks more like a knife than Oblivion's. Like, in Oblivion, that looks more like a knife than Skyrim's. I mean, the blade's very short, but it has a wooden handle. Skyrim's is just like this roughly. It's just like the most roughest bit of shit they could. Hell, I think that's actually higher poly as well. I think that knife's not only is it higher poly than Skyrim's, it's much better than in Skyrim's because Skyrim's knives are like so low quality. I don't know. Yeah, very quickly go through lockpicks in Oblivion. I mean, this is much more realistic, to be honest. It's a much more realistic lockpicking system. It actually reminds me of a Christmas gift I got from my father. He got me a little lockpicking like gadget thing. It's like a clear lock, and it's like just a lockpicking toy. And because he also got me a box of bobby pins as a joke to go with it. My mother didn't get the joke. He did. You know, I got it and I find it quite funny. And I do intend to use it at some point. You know, it's just as a bit of fun. You know, do it, like, actually do it, you know, try and do it like Skyrim, so, like, show you just how, like, well, basically bullshit that Skyrim's system is way, way, way too easy. I mean, to be honest, Fallout 4 is even easier. Oblivion's is a lot more Oblivion's system is a lot more difficult, but I think it's more rewarding as well. You know, I'll take the torches. I don't know what torches go to. They go under armour. I don't, they go under miscellaneous, don't they? So stick torches on one. Does it re-equip my shield? Yep, it does. That's fine then. I guess torches only go out when you're unequipped as well. It's like another thing that Oblivion actually did better than Skyrim. It's just whatever you do not take. Whatever you do not take a torch into a pool, because I believe that instantly wastes it and extinguishes it. Ooh. Good day. Now, where's this creature? I think it's a slaughterfish in here. Oh, Argonian, I can swim underwater, it doesn't matter. I hear the epic combat music, so there must be some... Also, I don't know many mushrooms that can actually grow underwater. Ew. Well, that's an unusual detail. I didn't expect it to be bendable split. Oh, it's an imp. Gall. You mitigated gall. And yes, underwater combat is very much a thing in Oblivion. It's another thing that Oblivion actually did better than Skyrim. I mean, merely having something makes it better than Skyrim's. I heard voices. Sneaky beaky time. Oh no, I can't attack him. Khajiit Battle Mage. Oh my god, how many of them are there? I think they actually killed their own friend. I don't think these were enemies. I think these were the adventure party. Because you're not... I don't know if it's a mod or not. But you're not the only ones in my Oblivion, you're not the only one that actually adventures through caves. And yes, you can tell the massive ones because they're the Argonians or the Nord women. Oh, Khajiit Battle. What? Wait, what? 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 You can't swim away from me, you know. Why did I take the lever? Now let's collect my booty. Check in on my booty. Got some steel boots. Literal booties. Got some literal booties. Let's equip them. Steel booties. Oh, got a pair of steel greaves. I need some steel gaunt. I actually don't have any gauntlets, do I? No, I don't. I don't have any gauntlets of any kind. I actually don't have gauntlets of any kind. Weird. I'm assuming what they were here for. These chests of booty. Oh, wait a second. I'm just checking something. No, it is a different room. Because there's not a dead imp corpse floating by the water, so I know it's somewhere I haven't been before. Oh no, another one. My blunt skill has improved. Oh no! Another imp! Die, imp scum. Also, I'm trying to... I think that Elder Scrolls is one of very, very few works of media in general where the Imperials are not the bad guys. Because normally in most media, Imperials are bad guys, end of. You know, Star Wars, the Imperials are the bad guys. Pretty much everything, the Imperials are bad guys. You know, it's... Oh no! Not the rodent of unusual side, the Rouse. That right. It's something I saw the other day. Proof that the Avengers can always get weirder. Even the new Avengers, which is supposedly more realistic. I use the word supposedly because it really, really isn't. But there was one of the key plot point was a rodent of a giant rat. You know, see it makes things bigger, got into a rat and made it giant, and it was like you could tell that it was like just the rat. You know, it wasn't even the thing is, it wasn't even a rat that they used. It was actually a mouse, which is funny because apparently rats are nicer than mice. Mice are kind of nasty. But yeah, the funny thing was it was actually and it was like just mouse, and it was clearly just a mouse in a set. Oh dear, another regional.
What is it, citizen?
What's with all these regionals? I can't get Imperial... Wait, I don't even have gauntlets! What's the point of having a regional soldier if you can't even get anything off them? I think it's to stop you just going out of the Imperial prison, punching the first guard you see in the face and taking his armor. You have to always This is one thing that Skyrim really, really did improve on, though, is just look at that mountain. Just look at that, how pointy these hills are. Oblivion's hills is very, very pointy. Oh no! Another rat! I do love how epic the music gets whenever there's a bloody rat around. You know, and I think Skyrim improved on the grass too, because in Oblivion, remember that I'm bigger than average. I'm quite a lot bigger than average. I think I'm like 1.15. And then think about how easily things just disappear into the grass. Things just vanish into it because it's so thick. Oh, I need to find a bed. My athletics has gone up. Now, if you don't have it as a tag skill, athletics goes up painfully slowly. Oh, looks like... can't remember his name now. Hercene.
This ground is sacred.
Of course.
You found this place.
You approach the shrine of Hercene. Are you hunter or are you... Do you think yourself a hunter? Then leave an offering of the pelt of a bear or the pelt of a wolf at the shrine. Or perhaps you will learn.
Okie dokie.
Go carefully.
Hunting tail. That has... I'm sure it has an alternate meaning in the sexual lands. I need to be a higher level. I forgot like all the Daedric quests here are level locked, like level 10 or something. A good one to do is Nocturnal, weirdly, because you get the Unbreakable Lockpick, which just means lockpicking becomes irrelevant. And when I say it becomes irrelevant, I mean that you can just spam the autocomplete button until it works. So the word... Wait, that's right, I might have had a bed. Morrowind. Yeah. It fits into the Oblivion music, though. Oh, wait, this strike. No, they don't have a bed, of course not. Why does no one ever have a bed around here? The only place I ever find a bed is a bandit camp. You know, in terms of soundtracks, Skyrim is just very ambient. Barring the odd tune, one of which only like plays like once, and one of the apart from the battle tracks, there's only like one that actually has much. It's like really noticeable, and it only like appears It barely ever appears because I think it appears on during one quest, and it most likely won't appear. I think it's when you're going to trap Oblivion or something. It doesn't actually happen. Where's this rat? Stand still and eventually the thing finds you. The implings. Wait. 2 people kissing, that must be a cave. Or an inn or something. No fly amanita does a Skyrim plant. But, so Skyrim's very ambient. Morrowind's very atmospheric. And Oblivion can be very bombastic. It's kind of a little over the top even sometimes. It's a little... Oh, it's the Imperial Legion Forester. That means 3 arrows. I love how taking these arrows isn't stealing.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
You already have been. Wait a second. The Inn of Ill Omen? This is where the Dark Brotherhood quest starts in Oblivion. It's one of my first memories of Oblivion, actually, is this place. I obviously killed that guard the second I left out because, hey, your armor's nice. And then when I ended up here, having to come here, so...
Hell,
Ugh.
we got plenty of time.
That soon never gets old.
A bed? Well,
Of course.
Of course. I've got a small room. All right, then. You're all set. Remember, first door on your left.
See, and the beds... No, Inns in Oblivion had more than one bed in them.
Inn of Ill Omen is open for business.
Oh, just don't ever... Oh! I feel so ripped off. I paid for a bed. I get a fucking bedroll. That's what you get for something owned by a Nord. Like animals. It's just a shack. It's not... This isn't an inn. It's a shack. He doesn't even have shoes.
What do you need? That's a horrible name for a...
Wait a second.
Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business.
Oh! He's not even wearing pants! Oh! Desperate measures, Notch. I love how he's got like 2...
Something? A room, maybe?
Oh! So he is wearing a shirt, an apron, his underwear, and that's it. Ah! That can't be right. What does the guard outside? You'd rather be in the pissing it down in that place. In an Ill Omen, what shithole inn? Oh, that is a shithole. I can't believe how much of a shithole that is. I can't believe that's intentional either. It probably is. Oblivion did have a lot of weird humour like that. Just, no. Oh. Yeah, that's like the scummiest thing in the world. Why didn't I go to the... You know, I'm gonna make up for it and go to this place. Assuming this place isn't also got some scummy half-dressed keeper. Oh no, it's just got Kojiti who's asleep. It is in... Actually, yeah, it is a unique little weird build. Doesn't even work. Take a lot. I'm stealing you. Yeah, wait, what? Bed? Sleeps on bedroll. I'm on duty, I'm on duty! No, you're not.
A pleasure to speak. Blasted thief! I hope they string him up with... A bed you seek?
Yes, I'll take you. I'll take your bed.
Goodbye.
Watermelons? What do watermelons do? Oh look, multiple rooms. Look, an actual bed! It's a bit disgusting, but that's... It's a wee bit disgusting, but I'll take it. It's... At least it's a bed! Unlike that other scumhole. Like down the scumhole down the street. That scumhole down the street. Ugh. Remind me never to go to the Inn of El Omen again. There's a... Yeah, this place must get all the business, because this is nice. And the Inn of El Omen is just disgusting, for lack of a better word. I mean, I expected a bed, and you'd also expect the innkeeper to be at least clothed. You know, you would at least expect sandals, shorts, and at least a shirt. You don't expect them to be half naked. Because remember, in Skyrim, they will berate you for walking around in your underwear. So it is clearly indecent, and these are Nords. Nords are not exactly known for being the most civil of people. They are kind of they're warriors, and that's what all they are. You'll make a fine snack if I can find you. Pathetic wee mage. Wait, why can I hurt this ghost? This isn't an enchanted weapon. I guess because it's an enchantable one. It's summon doodled. Hey, come back here, you little bitch! Come back! Come back! Come back! Yeah. Oh, you little coward! Come back!
You move like a pregnant cow.
Yes, I do move like a pregnant cow. You're actually gonna engage? Come back, you little... See, in Skyrim you just sprint to keep up with them. Oh, come... You little bitch! You little bitch! Stop... Come... Okay. Come back, you little... Yes, I do move like a pregnant cow, but... Oh, you... Little bitch! Stop! Finally! Well, I can't say I'm scared of necromancers. Uh-oh. Fuck it. It's a ghost in a cage. Why would I even bother? I don't bother wasting time and effort on that. Come back here! Oh. Worked first time! It's cause... what the... Why is this guy hiding in a cave? He's so cowardly he locked himself in his own jail. Well, that takes the cowardice to a new level, doesn't it? The other two necromancers in here ran away like little bitches. While insulting me. He just locked himself in a cell. Well, I guess he was labouring in the apprehension that there's nothing safer than prison. This must be rat infested. You've got traps. Got the booty chip. Oh, easy. Fuck. Again, first time. Auto attempt is so. Is that the? I'm wondering, is that the same mesh they use in Skyrim? Probably not. It's a simplistic thing. Oh no! What's attacking me? Oh, it's... Well, at least on PC it doesn't say open corpse. Oh no, I need to... That's why I carry silver weapon. No, I cannot change weapons while attacking, eh? It's a ghost. It's just a ghostly skull. It's an enchanted skull of dread. Blocking, apparently. It's blocking my enchanted... I always have my mace. Nothing to worry about, I always have my mace. Let's get back to my normal weapon. It was more powerful than the sword. Oh no! Oh no, not another one. He tried and failed. Enhanced visibility tome, eh? Oh no! A skelly! You know what? Oh, let's use that. Let's use that steel mace. Okay, still apparently in combat with some. There's a number one. That must be a Nord. It's enormous. You know, when even I'm. Look at that. That must be a Nord with a max. Is he wearing a sandals at least? It's more than the bloody savage. Savage at the end of it open. No, I will never let that go either. Pretty savage. Savage Nords. Disgusting creatures. I love how I've accomplished absolutely nothing this stream. But yet feel like I've accomplished a lot. It's Oblivion. It rewards you for just doing dumb shit like just going randomly waddling around. Why is that ribcage so small and that skull so huge? I mean, look how small my head is. Oh no! Where's the rat? It's always that music when it's a rat. I'm not kidding, it always is. I see an imp. Oh no! Imp, be gone! I call this my imp smasher. It destroys imps. And possibly Imperials, we'll never know. Okay, run away. That's much tougher than what I thought it was. I don't know. See, that's the thing, in Oblivion you'll come across something that might... Oh well, no, that's actually because that's the monster mob, but... I think it's ran out of magicka. No, no, there goes another attack. Run inside the inn. Monsters can't go through doors. Actually. Sometimes you just gotta fight back. It's only a glass golem, it's fine. Wait, what? They must have been in like an older Elder Scrolls game. Glass golem. The fact that both the Oblivion Monsters mod and the Skyrim Immersive Creatures has them implies that they aren't... You know, something that was in an older Elder Scrolls game. Let's take the torch off. I don't want to burn through it. Oh no, a wolf! And it's a dead wolf. See, out of all the weapons, this mace is one of the better proportioned one. I mean, its shaft is way, way too thick, but otherwise it's better than most. Again, why are my booties taking so much damage? My greaves take no damage, but my boots! Oh no! It is a skeleton! Look at that sinister face on them! Where did he go? Ugh, it's not even worth taking. And yes, you always just have heal on so you can, well, heal your wounds. Because if you notice, health doesn't really regenerate in Oblivion, you sort of have to heal yourself. I haven't really... Let's just look at a map. Let's just see where I've been and where I've not been. Yeah, so really, I've been... For all intents and purposes, I've been farting around in this general area. Funny, because I started out over here. I always thought Innerville Omen was a lot further away from the Imperial City than it is. I mean, it's miles away from, like, bloody everywhere, but it's still somehow... Because your map on Oblivion's terrible. You know, I always thought it was a lot further from the Imperial City when it was. I always thought it was, like, quite far south. Clearly not. Clearly it's quite local to the Imperial City. Well, there's a fort here. Oh no! Not a scamp. And it's slow-moving fireballs of doom. Oh no, I'm going to steal its skin. Oh, it's a giant lizard wizard. Good scamp. Hurt your beseecher. Two dragonstone kindling touch. scamps are kind of pathetic. Do I have time to go through this fort? This fart? Do I have time? You know what? Let's. Just a quick waddle through the fart. Oh. In Oblivion, there's actually a reason why that bridge can sort of work. Somewhat. Come. Oh, not another one. That's a red guard. It's bright orange, it must be. Come back! Come back! Yeah, that's a red guard. Ooh, dwarven dagger. Some aliens front. Oh, this one's aggressive. I like an aggressive mage. I like the aggressive. They come give me alchemy ingredients. Oh, they actually have a bed. The Book of Daedra. And wow, it's unusual. Clavicus Vial. A tiny little Clavicus Vial throwing. The only reason I know it's Clavicus Vial is because it's got a dog next to it. You know, Barabbas and Clavicus Vial. The Oblivion statues were kind of derp. Oh, Beggar Prince. I thought that was a. I think that actually. What's that? Not sure if that starts a quest. I thought that was one that came in Skyrim. Eh. Who knew? Well, not again. Oh, I ran out of lockpicks. It's not like Skyrim, I can't just forge some more. Oh, do I do... It's funny, left overrides right in Oblivion. If you're holding left, you always go left. Right doesn't... Left always takes priority, how weird. Yay! Your sidestep power attack that I forget I have. Oh no! Is it a rat? No, it's a scamp! Oh, it's gone. Oh well. Oh no! It's a zombie! Not zombies! You know, the whole idea of zombies being scary... Wow, when it calls itself a runt, it very clearly is a runt. But, you know, zombies stopped being scary quite a while ago. To be honest, the Oblivion zombies were scary at first. And then you realise that when you found a headless one that also had no arms, I think it was a glitch. I don't think it was supposed to happen. I know where he is. He's in Skingrad in the basement of the pub. Ah, I know where I am now. About swimming. And I have just ran out of time, so I just need to get out of here. Oh fuck it, I'm breaking this door down. I think it is the lockpicks, yeah. That's it. It worked. No, I went through backwards, so... Oh. There's a little scamp with all my arrows stuck in it. I'm so slow moving. It's amazing. Which way did I come in? Oh god, which way did I come in? I don't like saving inside. Ah, there we go. We are out now. It's only a small door. Anyway, that's the end of the very first Oblivion stream. Oh god, that's awkward. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual. As is a list of all past live streams, at least. Well, the notion of all past live streams sort of doesn't really work at the moment, but anyway, that's the end of that. And good bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.